starts. Take us back a year, and how do you feel differently, more prepared this year, more comfortable this year compared to where you were a year ago?
I mean, just looking back on it a year ago, just a rookie trying to make a name for himself. In similar situations now, still just working hard every day, just as if I was a rookie. And but just coming into my second year, you definitely feel a little bit more understanding and familiar with the playbook, and so it allows you to play a lot faster and. Um, it allows you to play with that confidence just because you got a better feel for what you're doing and you kind of know what to expect.
Hey Dre, Jake Hutchinson. How did it feel just to actually put pads on for the first day and be out there and actually be able to hit guys?
Man, it felt great. Just a lot of juice from the defense and just from everybody. I think we've had a long camp of no pass and kind of the rules and this and that. But I felt like once we were able to put the pads on, people would just kind of let loose, and you got to see a couple guys hit and some people make plays, and it was fun, man, just being together and being able to hit.
Hey, Trey, I'm just wondering if anyone has impressed you on the other side of the ball. If somebody came in particularly good shape, or just offensively, who's caught your eye?
I mean, everybody has really, done a good job as far as just staying in shape and coming back prepared. Um, I would say, somebody's impressed me, but I mean, I think, every guy's just been on their details and been on their job and been on assignment, uh, and it's kind of hard to tell so early on, about who's really making that, big impression. Um, you know, Kind of got to give it a couple more days and pass to really see, who's who, but just everybody just throughout, on the offensive side, they've done a good job of just, like I said, everybody's coming back in shape. Everybody's doing their job, doing their assignment, and everybody just looked really good. So I wouldn't say it was just somebody that really impressed or just kind of stood out yet.
Hey, Dre, over the past year plus, how influential has Fred Warner been for you and helping you just kind of learn how to study and all the aspects that go into just preparing every week?
Fred's been very he's helped me, so much, and just great leader off the field, and as well as on the field, and uh, he's a guy that the coach doesn't have to check and make sure that he's on his job or that he's doing what he's supposed to do, because he always is. And you got to look at guys like that and guys that's going to be where they're supposed to be at all times, and he's one of those guys. And um, I mean, he just does a great job of just, I mean, he's the leader of a defense. He's the caller. So, I mean, he just does a great job of just making sure everybody is, where they're supposed to be. And, uh, you know, as far as just, film wise, I mean, he kind of, he kind of goes back on what coach kind of tells us. He's kind of that guy that he got a good photographic memory. So, whatever coach says, sometimes he might not remember or might not remember a certain play, but, he's kind of that guy that be like, you remember this and this, and remember we played like this. And he's kind of that guy that kind of can break it down and, and give it to you step by step. So, I mean, he's just been, a great leader for us, on the field. And, he's been a great caller for us, too.
Hey, Dre, it's Jennifer. Just wondering, I mean, what you've seen from the defensive line, it seems like they've been dominating in practice. What have you seen from them, and how does that affect how you see the game in your second year?
I see our D line being just as dominant, if not, more dominant than, last year. Just, the speed and the size that we got up front. I mean, it's going to be tough for a lot of offenses. And, uh, I see, you know, I know every guy up front, they're going to play hard, and, we're going to give it all we got. I mean, we got a lot of first rounders up front. So, somebody gotta make the play. Somebody got to get home. So, I think coach is gonna, bring a lot of pressure and a lot of those guys to go play, and I think it's gonna work out great for us. And I mean, just like it did last year.
Hey Dre, it's Tracy Sandler. You were vocal on social media about concerns among COVID-19 and coming back and the protocols. Now that you're back, can you just talk a little bit about your comfort level and if you have any trepidation?
I feel very comfortable here in training camp, and I mean the organization has done a good job of, just making sure that we wipe everything down and that they're taking everything necessary to make sure that, that we're healthy and that we're safe. And, I mean, you still have some worries going on, towards the season, but that has definitely, been less stressful and, because they've just done just a great job of, having, the protocols and everything set up right for around us. So, like I say, you still got some, you never know what can happen in the future, and especially going against, the guys. But, we're here, and I think we all just want to play football at the end of the day. So, that's our goal, just go out there and play football, and, whatever happens, I think we'll be ready for it.
Dre, I know it's only been a few practices, but have you felt or seen the game kind of slow down for you in your coverage and what you have to do on the field?
It definitely have. It definitely has, and especially being at the Sam position, being kind of outside the box, and you kind of can see a lot more. Kind of can see the whole field more. So, it's coach just tells me, just make sure I play with slow feet, and make sure I use my eyes, and just coming from my first year to my second year, the game is just slowed down, and to an extent, and it's it's only going to get better and better. I feel like as I continue to get more reps and continue to really get back in the groove, and I'm just excited to see where I'm headed to, and where we are as a defense, where we're headed. So it's going to be exciting next year.
Hey, Dre, Chris Alvarez from ABC7. Without preseason games, what are you focusing on? Obviously, you're in pads today for the first time, but what's the biggest focus over the next month as you get ready for Arizona?
Really, it's conditioning. I mean, you want to make sure, with no preseason games, you don't really have the time to, really kind of build up until that first game week to, try to get in shape and get ready. You got to go in ready, because, in a couple of weeks, whether we like it or not, we're going to be playing Arizona. So, we got to make sure that, like Coach emphasized, just running to the ball and, finishing every play, because you got to make sure that you're getting yourself mentally ready for, that first game, rather than, like you said, not having the preseason. It's kind of, it just makes it harder to, have yourself conditioned and ready to go for, when the actual season starts. So, yeah, I mean, for me, it's just been conditioning, making sure I'm running to the ball every play, and, making sure I'm on top of my assignments, because Coach, he's going to play the guys that's confident and that knows what they're doing. So, in order for you to get on the field, you definitely got to, know what you do.